One name that is in the chat that people have brought up a few times that we have not talked about, and we'll talk about him maybe at another time. But what do you think of the fit with Malik Monk? A lot of people think he's going to get paid a lot.
He's definitely better than I thought he would be.
Is he a starter, though? Especially in this.
I think he's probably a high-end sixth man.
Especially, like
like someone who could
sixth man.
Close games, but is not someone you necessarily want to have to rely on. He's going to get paid.
He's going to get like $80 million, right?
Like he's going to get starter
Josh
type
Hart money.
Yes,
Josh Hart money.
So I like him. I think he's someone
I do
that
too.
If you don't end up getting a star, and we talk about going down this like role players path, I think he's become a better playmaker than I expected him to be coming out. The shot has certainly come around a ton, right? Like that was part of the problem for him early. It's like, hey, this guy can shoot the hell out of the ball, but he's not, and that compromised a lot of his value. Now that the shot is there and that teams have to respect him on basically every type of attempt he puts up, the off the bounce game is there, and I like him quite a bit. I think he fits that. If you're talking about the mental makeup, he fits that sort of guy won in the playoffs that is just, he will keep putting them up. Like he does not care. He's got no conscience, and he'll shoot you out of a game or two, but I think he actually has become, his discretion is better than it was early in his career. I think whether it was Mike Brown, whether it was, work he did on the side with trainers and whatnot, watching film, I think he has harnessed the best of his shooting ability without turning into like a reckless gunner. And so I respect him a lot as a six-man type guy. And yeah, I think he averaged like 5 assists a game this year. So the playmaking jump that he made is more significant than almost anything, because that's a guy that can come in and basically run the offense, right? Yeah. Like if you brought him here and Tyrese hits the bench, that's someone I'm comfortable just like, we're gonna give you the ball and you and Joel Embiid are gonna run actions. And he is versatile enough as an offensive player that I think you can do some of that dribble handoff stuff. You can do some of the pick and rolls, hit the pocket pass to Joel at the elbow, pick and pop with Embiid where he then drags the big out and Malik Monk can get to the rim. I like him a decent amount.
And he is one, when we talk about Melton finishing at the rim, this is not any knock on Melton coming back on a 1-year deal if they can get him because of the back issue. This dude is fearless at the rim.
Great athlete.
I think you guys already know that.
Yeah.
I'm stating the obvious, so that would not be a concern. It's like Kelly Oubre. Now, he will finish with the left hand where Kelly may not finish with the right hand a little bit more.
And Kelly's got size on him,
yeah,
right? Like Malik,
size.
I think, is what, like
6'3",
6'4", in that
but
range?
But he will dunk on you. So you like to see that. You like to hear that. We can talk about Monk once we hear a little bit more, see what his market value is. Still think it's probably going to be in that Josh Hart $80 million range, but he's going to get paid. Yeah. And it's most likely leaving Sacramento. It's just a question of, you've heard Orlando might be interested. Some other teams might be interested.
I think Orlando is probably the runaway favorite for him because he just fits almost exactly what they need down there. They need shooting, they need creation, they need ball handling.
He can start on that team.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, he can start on that team. Here, maybe a little bit more of a question
Especially,
mark.
and Suggs is a great fit with him, too, because he can do the difficult defensive work. Like, he takes the best guy in the backcourt. You kind of hide Monk, and you can hide Monk not just with him, but between Suggs and Paolo with his size. Franz is a pretty good defender. You got a decent bigs behind them, too. Jonathan Isaac, obviously, if he can stay on the floor, is a great defensive weapon. So, yeah, you can hide any kind of defensive limitations he has there, and then they get all the benefit of the offensive stuff. So I think they might throw quite a bit of money at him if he has interest in going there anyway. I don't know what is driving Malik Monk. Like I don't know him, so I don't know if he's like, I want to get the bag, I want to play on a contender, or somewhere, in the middle of that.
Yeah, I think this will be his first real big contract.
Yeah.
Out of all of them.
We all silly like the mayor.